Thank you.
Hey everybody! Welcome to Action Movie World Interactive RPG Liveplay as part of Dragon Con Goes Virtual. Woo. Yay!
Yay!
Everybody, my name is Jeff Burns. Thank you so much. Yeah, start cheering, man. We need an audience for this movie. Start cheering in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We did this last year at Dragon Con, so we're bringing it back because we had a ton of fun. It was awesome. And what we're going to do here is Action Movie World is a role-playing game. And what it is, we're going to play actors that are in this cheesy 80s action movie, but we're playing characters in this movie, okay? So we're going to be playing these movie characters in an 80s movie that you're going to help us create right here on the spot. Or we're going to use your suggestions to figure out the movie, and we're going to use it throughout the game to help us play this movie. You're even going to get to be some press in a little bit and ask us some press questions, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Before we get more into that, let me introduce our awesome actors, I should say, and characters. She is Chelsea Steverson, is aka Little Red Dot, Twitch streamer and podcaster from the North by Northwest Pod and new podcast Pod by Night. Hey, Chelsea.
Hey, everybody. I'm excited to be back this year. Deborah's back.
Yeah, she is.
Deborah's back.
Very Hollywood. It's good.
Yeah, she's coming to the red carpet. This is her big break. This is the year she's going to win her award.
All right. And he is the DM of the Adventure Incorporated podcast. It is Anthony Reed.
Hi, thank you. I'm back on this channel once again. I'm here still. I haven't gone anywhere.
And
thank you for having me. This will be fun.
I lost some of my notes, I just realized, but Betty, I believe, Con Buds, is that correct? I'm trying to remember.
You got it. No, that's perfect.
Con Buds.
Just, I've got it under both hashtags, so you'll find it somehow.
Okay.
Thank you for having me back again. I had a blast last year. We had so much fun.
Of course. And so in this game, he is going to be our director. That would be called the Game Master or GM in many other games. But he is the co-host of Genretainment, author of Television on the Wild Wild Web. He's launched a new urban fantasy book series in 2021. It's Mark's Pile.
Hey, everybody. Glad to be back.
Very soft-spoken director there.
It's more of like he's an auteur, you can tell.
Yes. I'm deep in thought right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I'm Jeff Burns. I'm the creator host of Super Geeked Up, the geeky improv comedy show we did Friday night here on the DC Digital Media Track. And I'm the writer director of action superhero comedy series Super Knocked Up. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I already see a bunch of people are in the chat. This is great. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate you. Oh, Stealth King 500 says, "Oh my gosh, I effing love Anthony Reed."
We all do.
There's got to be at least one person.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm your fan, Anthony.
I only hear positive things. It's fine.
All right. All right. Thank you, guys. So in a little bit, we're going to tell you how you can be involved. By the way, Tripp says, Marks, this movie needs more explosions.
They're coming.
This movie has actually an option to create explosions depending on how you roll. So you're going to see a lot of those probably. And Grumpy Snail 43 says, "Go Betty." There you go. You got a fan.
Yay. Hi, Grumpy Snail.
All right. Okay. So Marks, why don't you tell people a little bit more about the script we're doing, the game a little bit, and then we'll tell them how to be involved, and we'll tell them about the characters we're going to play.
Sure. So this game is called Action Movie World. You may have heard of the game system that it comes from, which is Apocalypse World. It's a pretty simple game. Roll two six-sided dice to do everything. As Jeff said, this is like, crazy 80s type films. Everybody's going to be playing an actor who then plays a character in the movie. So whenever you first decide you're going to play this game, you have to decide what kind of movie script you're going to be, which picks what genre you're going to be. Last year we did sci-fi flick, which was a lot of fun. And what was the title of that movie again, Jeff?
Uranus, Fumes of War.
Yes.
A classic.
How could you forget?
It's a classic, yes. And
box office breaker, y'all. We just broke numbers with that one.
So this time, and you can do different stuff, cop movies, superheroes, all sorts of stuff. But this time we're going to do a fighting tournament movie, like Bloodsport, Mortal Kombat, that kind of stuff. Various characters are fighters or are the mentors of the fighters. And that helps us decide like who's the villain's going to be, you know, what the plot's going to be, and what kind of moves, special moves our characters can get. And that's something else to talk about real quick. It's that it's really simple gameplay. There's like basic moves that you do, like violence, anytime you're doing something violent, or emote when you're trying to convey your emotion, like a true actor. Love scene, you know, stunts, all sorts of stuff. And they pick what they're going to do that helps them decide when they roll how well they do. And there's like basically 3 categories. You know, they're rolling 2 6-sided die, 10 or higher, boom, 1. It's awesome. It might be an explosion trip. I don't know. 7 through 9, they succeed, but there's some kind of a side effect or something happens, a complication. And then below 6 or less, boom, they just failed. So that's basically how those rules work. We picked the movie script, the Fighting Tournament movie, and and then they pick their player books, actor player books, which are like character classes, sort of, kind of, if you play D&D. And
which we'll tell you about in a minute, our characters.
Yeah, they're gonna each tell you about their characters, what their playbook is, and more about their character, the actor, and also the character in the movie. So,
all right,
did I cover everything?
Yeah, you did great. And in the chat, by the way, Real Little Miner says, "Can you guys make a poo move?" We'll see if we can work that in.
I mean, I do have a bathroom.
I never say never.
Yeah.
You get a bonus from extra fiber.
Fiber is going to come in handy. You don't even understand. It's going to really come in handy in this one.
The
all right,
real
guys,
MVP.
before we introduce our characters we're playing in this game, I'm going to get you guys started in the chat. We're going to need your help. We're going to need basically like a storyline, right? Like an overarching storyline from you guys. Mark, you want to talk to me a little bit more? What do we need from that exactly?
Yeah, like if we're talking the movie biz, it's like the log line, like the TV guide. I don't know if anybody knows what TV guide is.
we know what TV Guide is. Maybe not all of you do.
The little synopsis on Netflix that or something like that, you know. So just like one line, one sentence,
It's
basically.
a zinger.
Yeah, zinger, the hook, what's going on, what's happening in the story, give us an idea of who the villain's going to be, and the tone of the story and such. Like, is this like super realistic, like Kumite, or is it super crazy like Mortal Kombat or something? You know, give us an idea there.
Yeah. So I see in the chat. So right Cal Left Coast is one of my super geeked up viewers, and I'm so ingrained these super geeked up people to come up with goofy things. He said there's a fire slowly engulfing your ship, and there's a shortage of toilet paper. So this is not sci-fi, just so you know, folks. That was last year.
That was last time. This is 80s.
They think martial arts tournament, but what else can be going on during this martial arts tournament? Or who's the villain? What is their scheme? Like, what else are the evil thing are they trying to do besides host a martial arts tournament?
Maybe the great tournament is called the Dragon Con.
Ooh.
The gathering. It's
I like
called
that.
the Dragon Con. So maybe it really is one time at the Dragon Con.
Like that kilted pipe guy said.
Like yeah.
I like that. Yeah, let's get it. It's called the Dragon Con. That's what the tournament's
Perfect.
called, right?
Dragon Con test. Yeah.
That's great. So give us some other ideas though as we introduce our characters. Who is the villain? Who's the main bad guy? What's their plot? What's their evil scheme?
Does he have a ponytail?
Yeah, and you keep putting those in there. We'll come back to that in a minute.
Oh,
Any
this is good.
ponytails?
There's some good ones in chat. Immortal Combat. Losers are forced to live forever with an ex-couple who they can't kill.
Wow, that's specific.
So specific.
I think that could kind of work, actually.
I was like, wowzer.
Oh no, Kilted Pipe Guy says Charles McFall is the villain. Charles is the director of this track. He can see all this. And yes, no, Charles is a great guy. He would never be a villain.
Wow.
Oh, okay. DC Black Geek says the tournament is a cover for an illegal movie pirating operation.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's good.
No.
That's
like
saucy.
I like that.
Please tell me it's still
really-
DVD boxes too. Please tell me it is still DVD boxes. Like just
Everyone loves when a Hollywood movie gets real preachy about stealing movies. Everyone loves that.
Yeah, that big
and
screen
steal
at the
a car. You don't know what I would do.
So
movie.
Mark,
I
you
would.
want to maybe try? We'll try to do the legal movie parody, maybe work in the Immortal Kombat 2 possibly with the
Immortal Kombat. I like that.
I like it.
At the
Yeah.
Dragon
keep all those things in mind.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
All right, good.
We'll
Now,
keep
folks, maybe throw in some names for villains, maybe like the big bad, or maybe the head of these legal operation, or something like that. Throw those in the chat.
Pirates.
Yeah. So let's do our character introductions while they're doing that, though.
Yeah.
So in this game, there is one lead character, and then there's a bunch of supporting characters, but everybody is awesome. Last year, Betty was our lead. This year, it falls to me. So my actor name is Jean-Pierre Robert, and I am playing Francois Dukes. And although his real name is Frank, he is from the South, as you can see from this accent. But so here's the deal. All right, I'll be real quick. He's been winning all these martial arts tournaments, and he used to train under Jack, played by Anthony, who you'll hear about in a minute. But he separated from Jack, and then he lost. And now he's back with Jack to get back on top. And they went to France to train, and after a week, his southern accent changed to this French accent. It has nothing to do with this is the only accent Jean-Pierre can do. And he's also excited that this is the first movie they have not dubbed over my dialogue to someone else. All right. So then if you look in the chat, folks, by the way, we put our actor name and then our character names. You can kind of keep track of that. Let's go over to Francois' sister, Beans.
My name is Beans. That is my name. It is not a nickname. It is my name. I'm pretty good at wrestling. I know how to throw around some coleslaw and some baked beans. Pretty much what Beans has been doing is shoveling coleslaw at the back of a barbecue place and throwing around some illegal fights. And she cares a lot. I don't know how much I'm supposed to say, actually. Should I give away some of the saucier details, or should I just tease and just
Only what would be on the box cover of this premiere.
Tease.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you. I've got Beans. And I'm scared to tell you more about this character until it really starts popping off.
They'll find out more as we
But
play.
you're still playing Betty.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I don't, I'm not good at characters. I'll come in and out of the characters. Just gonna go.
The actress is Madeline.
Yeah.
Madeline Albright Peabody.
I forgot about who I was. I forgot about that. Yeah. So my actor is Madeline Albright Peabody. She's British, and she's very excited about this role. She thinks she's going to get the Oscar for this Beans character. So.
Awesome.
A little
And by the way,
Oscar
we should tell you
contender
our
going on.
archetype characters. My character is the pugilist. Think that's like the Jean-Claude Van Damme, the Michelle Yeoh, Jackie Chan type characters. Beans, you are what? The smooth operator?
I'm a smooth operator, period.
Okay.
Just by the by.
By the way, in the chat, let me share some stuff before we continue here. Grumpy Snails 43 says, does Francois do the splits at every available opportunity? Absolutely.
Yes.
He does. In his underwear.
I can do the splits, no problem.
Right. It'd be funny if Beans, tries to do the splits, but she's terrible at it or something.
And I don't
It's our
think
montage is split training.
all of my moves are about Beans, so we'll see. We might be doing some good old moves down here with you. Especially if she's trying to compete with you.
That's right. All right, let's go over to Chelsea, she'll tell you who she's playing.
Yeah. So I'm Deborah. You yeller. That's what I do. I yell a lot in my movies. But this time around, I decided to play somebody where that was appropriate. So I'm just Sergeant Debbie for our film.
It's a more respectable.
Is there anything about Sergeant Debbie you want to tell us about?
Well, let me just say, for all you powerhouse ladies out there, I'm really excited. I shaved my head for this one. I started smoking cigars for this role. And I just have to say, I'm really excited to take my Oscar tonight for all you ladies out there that need a proper role model.
All right, awesome. I'm sure you're going to get it, the Oscar, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Zendria says, welcome, Deb. Hey, there you go. So you got a fan already in the chat. And let's go to our last character. Anthony, you tell us who you're playing.
Yes, I am playing Owen McGuinness. I am a classically trained theater actor. I am a thespian, and I am doing this movie for money. And just like maybe you may recall from the Star Wars films, Alec Guinness, rather. Maybe there's a bit of an appropriation of that particular archetype for this character. In this film, I'll be playing Jack Goldwyn. Jack Goldwyn's an old boxing coach, an old fight coach from way back, and now he's teaching martial arts. And he's taught a lot of people martial arts. And, sometimes your students walk away from you, but and even when they turn their back, they'll always come home because they know what's right, even if you're in France for some reason.
Home of martial arts.
For whatever reason.
Home of French martial arts.
Right. So maybe we should tell people he's right. So Jack is training my character Francois.
Yes, I'm helping out my old boy who used to train with me. Then he left, and he's come back, and he's going up against a bitter rival of mine.
Yes. That's me, Sergeant Debbie. I'm his bitter rival. And I'm Sergeant Debbie because I was in the military, and then I fought, and then I took an accident in the ring. And my vengeance has not been paid since.
All right. Well, by the way, Zendria said, wow, he ages within seconds to you, Anthony. Yeah, to your accent change. That was great. And I guess, we could probably tell him this. Like, my character doesn't know this, but Debbie is training Beans, right?
It's true. It's my great vengeance.
Yes.
We will come back with splits and beans.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
we
fine.
got plenty of beans.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
definitely do. We're prepared.
All right. And again, my Francois and Beans are brother and sister. So that's a setup for you guys. That's a lot of more information maybe than you need to know. But
Yeah, I didn't know if I was supposed to.
We spent a lot. We came up with way more
Oh.
stuff than we needed to when we prepped for this game.
We have a lot of backstory.
Yeah, we had a lot of backstory.
Hey, that's the best part in RPGs is just thinking about a bunch of backstory you're not going to use, or you will definitely use, which we might. I mean, I want to use it.
So I'm gonna share some possible villain names here in the chat. By the way, folks in the chat, we're gonna do some red carpet interviews here in a minute, and then we're gonna actually go play the game and launch the movie. So start thinking about if you were like from the press corps, what questions you would want to ask us about this 80s action movie. Ask our characters, and you can even come up with a name for where you're from, what press, if you want to, or a name like that. Feel free to do that. Put those questions in the chat. But so, Marks, what do you guys think about this? So Tripp says potential villains are the Karate Chopper or Barbecue Barracuda.
Ooh, like Barbecue Barracuda.
I kind of like that one too.
Both, yeah.
Let's go with Barbecue Barracuda.
Barracuda, yeah.
Who is running an illegal movie pirating ring, right?
Yeah.
And running he has a tournament, and he's making couples live together forever if they lose.
Yeah,
right?
it's immortality. Yeah, called the Dragon
Ex-couples.
Con, the Great Dragon Con.
The Great Dragon Con. All right, Marks, hope you got all that.
Wow.
Super simple. Like really
These glasses are prescription glasses and not for me, so I'm only going to wear them when I'm playing Owen McGuinness.
I'll probably try to take mine off. We'll see. Okay.
Tips thematic in the chat says if this is an 80s movie, there has to be a food fight. Well, actually, and listeners may want a pie fight. So maybe we'll try to work that in too. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the DVDs get pirated in pies.
Oh, yes.
That we sell at this illegal fighting rink. Get your pies.
I thought of something we could maybe ask the chat because in all those 80s movies there's compilations with an awesome song like that Kevin Bacon dances to or something like to where they're doing like the training sessions because we're definitely going to have training montages, right?
Yeah, our montage music.
Yeah, we need our montage music too.
So, by the way, we got a lot of questions here or things in the chat. Tripp says the title could be, because we need a title actually too. She could be Splits and Beans.
Sold.
Yeah.
I'm
It
good with
actually
that.
makes more sense than you realize.
It really does.
All right,
I love
Splits and
calling it-
Beans. Want to make a note of that, Marks?
All right, Splits and
Title of this
Beans.
movie.
Is that the subtitle? Is it going to be like Immortal Dragon Con splits and beans.
Mortal Dragon Con is the name
beautiful.
of
The
the
Mortal
tournament.
Dragon Con
Is the name of the
splits.
tournament.
That's beautiful. I want that on a t-shirt.
Oh, Anthony, you got to update that poster afterwards. All right. Killed It Pipe Guy says, I'm claiming credit for Dragon Con as a name. Absolutely, man. It was all you.
The Dragon Con.
Tips Thematic says, you have to lick the pie off the disc, like the DVD disc. That's how it works. Nice.
Very visceral.
Let's see here. Okay. Oh, we're already getting some good questions here. This is good.
Are we get? Okay.
Can you see the chat marks or no?
Yeah. I think I'm seeing it just. a
That's
touch.
right. I'll get it to you if you can get it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. What do you want to start with them, or do you want to start with your question for us, the marks?
If we got questions, let's do them first.
All right. So we're in the red carpet now, folks. Pretend we're in a big Hollywood premiere. We're on the red carpet. We are actors now, so the first name on our screens, and we're gonna have the press corps ask us some questions. You want me to ask them the questions here? Read them off.
Yeah, you ask the question. I'll get started. It's like, hey everybody, we're so happy to see you all here. Woo! There could be at least a dozen people. I don't know how many. Yeah.
This is hard.
I'm so glad to reunite with this amazing cast after Uranus, Fumes of War, I mean, I kind of hoped I would be able to bounce out of that into Star Wars, but this is really cool. So I'm glad we're doing this. So let's take questions from the press corps for our amazing actors.
Yeah, we have DC Black Geets has a question. This movie sounds really violent. Did you think about its impact on children? What about the freaking children?
Yeah, who wants to answer that?
Well, I don't mean to be, upfront here, but I think about children every day. Every day that I'm out there sweating in front of a camera, I'm thinking about the children. And do you know what this movie's really all about? It's about finding your way in the world and learning not to back down when you're in the face of something you think you can't handle.
I would say that I was thinking of the children when I did this film. Yes, I have 8 or 9 children that I must support, financially speaking. And I really was thinking of them when I chose to accept this film. Yes.
Yes, I am doing this for all the French children out there who do not get to star in Hollywood movies usually. So this should be an inspiration for them. This is my first leading role. I am very excited.
I'm a British actor. I don't think about children. I don't really care about them. I'm sort of doing my own thing. I like to grow tea leaves. I'm not... If there are children in this movie, I didn't see them. Hopefully they're not in any of the fight scenes, but when I was channeling Beans, I can't be certain who got in the way. And now my accent is gone. You're welcome.
Well, we have a
Just to be
question
clear,
for Beans.
there were no children harmed in making this film.
We have a question specifically for Beans from Zendria. Does Beans have a stunt bottom written to her contract?
So, as all of you know, in the flames of Uranus, I don't know, I can't be bothered to remember any of these blasted films I'm in. I was in full body prosthetics as a half-naked, around 40s man. And for those of you who know Madeline Peabody's work, I am a 78-year-old British woman. So, but I will say, I don't need a tight bottom replacement. I will say that. No. We did not do any bottom replacements on this film. It is all Madeline. You will be getting the full Madeline. And now my accent is gone again. You're very welcome.
The new internet sensation news site Grumpy Snail. My name is Peter the Snitch Peterson with the Atlanta Dispatch Ledger, and I would like to know who supplied the drugs on set. That was totally Owen. Owen had all the drugs. He was high as a kite the whole time. I don't know how this guy acts at all.
Fun fact, I sold a lot of drugs. I just pretend to be on them, but I'm never going. I need the money, really. So most of it goes...
From all your children, you need the money, yes.
Yes, he's very reliable.
I have 8 to 9 children amongst 12 wives. I'm not sure where they all are, but there is a lot of alimony that must go out, a lot of child support payments. And so when, after the last film, I had said, I'm never doing one of these again. And my agent said, Owen, no one else is calling you. So here I am.
I'd like to abstain from that question.
All right. So
Yes, just to be clear, there were no children on set using drugs.
They wouldn't have been able to get them, dear. We had it on lockdown, I think.
by the way, DC Blackie says, drug dealer rule number 1, never get high on your own supply.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a good rule.
Let's do maybe one final question here from Trip Hope. Can you all do splits? What's the most impressive split you've ever done? Where was it? Who did you impress? There's many questions.
Splitting from my ex-husband. That's the greatest split I ever did.
Wow. Okay. Fine. If that's the greatest split we've got, then sure. Yes, that's mine too.
Wait, you two are married? I did not even know this.
Like I said,
This is the second movie we've done together.
Well, it was between the two films, and it was very brief, and it's over now. As it's
There was a kid involved. That wasn't mine or his.
Yes, well, I'm not sure whose it was anymore, but I'm certain it was involved.
Somebody's paying alimony.
I did yes, I am famous for these splits, as you know. One time I did a split upside down between two skyscrapers. It was very impressive. And I may have shit my pants when I was up there.
That's the poo move.
Yes.
We could smell it. The smell lasts.
Look for that in this movie,
time.
that scene. Be on the lookout for that. Magdalene, how are your splits?
I love banana splits. I'm quite a fan of those. As far as getting down as a 78-year-old, I have to be honest, it's not really capable. This area doesn't really do that anymore. Just kind of given that up. But with
Had a
some proper
split double.
training,
Just tell him, Madeline, you had a split double.
All right, Deborah, if you must.
You may not have had a hiding double, but you definitely had a split double.
All right.
We all know, Madeline.
We know her honey, that's for sure.
I didn't know my business was going to be put out here today, but yes, I the splits did come very hard for me, and in a film like this, you just have to know how to do splits if you're going to kill people, and unfortunately, I couldn't do it, so I got a very handy split operator from the Netherlands, and we were very happy with him. He did all of my splits for me. Don't ask me why they chose a man. I decided not to question it.
I will say there are several moments in this film that I think will split the audience on whether or not it is enjoyable or not. Those are probably the biggest splits we'll deal with tonight.
Wait to sell it, Owen.
Yeah.
I've already cashed the check. I'm well over.
He meant split between it's amazing or the best movie in the world. That's what he meant, really.
It's
Why
true.
do I keep working with this guy? In the chat, let's see here. DC Black Geek says, I'm starting to feel sorry for any kids on or near the set. You should.
You should.
All right, here's Mikey. One last question. This is a great question to end our press corps. Listeners, mate, what are some favorite catch lines in the movie?
Oh, I like that.
I've got one.
No, you first.
So my character Beans, that is her name, but she also takes eating beans very seriously because beans are good in fiber, protein, are good for digestive health. So a lot of times when she likes to just do the smackdown on a punk, she'll say something about fiber. So I've got one thing where I say, and it's, beans are high in fiber, and I'm about to stabilize your blood glucose. But I don't say it in that accent, but, you know, it's a bit dastardly.
And that actually led to one of my favorite lines, because she does that to me in the movie. And I say, Mon Dieu, I've got beans shot on me.
Yes, there's a move I do called it's like a pile driver, but whenever I do it, I eat a whole can of beans, and then I also fart as I'm just pile driving the person. So that was very hard to do as a 78-year-old, but I did it because I want the recognition.
Yes, if they made an Oscar for best fart.
Well,
If they did, then I shall have it this year.
you know, I have to say my favorite line was the time where Sergeant Deborah was really feeling her emotional, rise all around Jack Goldwyn, her ex, not husband, trainer. And on her way out the door, she said, "It's time for me to split." And she kicks it open, leaving broken glass behind like their relationship.
Oh, that is heavy.
I would say that for me, a professional who can put my personal feelings aside, my favorite line in the film is probably after a stirring speech delivered by me to one of my proteges, in which I end with the classic Jack Goldwyn line, "Don't never stop giving up."
That was so hard for me to do that scene because I kept being like, wait, I do not understand. Do I give up or do I not?
Don't never stop.
Don't never makes me laugh so much. I don't know why. It's just the silliest thing.
DC Blackie says, put that on a shirt. One of the things you guys said. I don't know which one. All right, last thing is, Zendro wants to know, can anybody recommend a great clothing line that would be splits friendly? Yes, I highly recommend Speedo, not just because they're paying me, but because most of the scenes, that's what I am wearing. It's very good.
Open up your closet, take half the things out. There you go. You've done it. That's the split. 50%. Nice.
No, he's not talking about when you came to get your clothes out the closet.
Okay.
He's talking about a good line of underwear that stretches. I'd say, maybe just some general Fruit of the Loom.
That is good too. Yes.
I would say Banana Republic, because those are the only split jokes I have. Banana.
Got here at the end of this interview section on split jokes.
Yes, well, that's a great way to end this interview.
Yes, on that note, we need to split and get to this movie.
Yeah, we have a movie to actually make.
Oh, Lord.
All right, but thank you guys in the chat. Those are great questions.
Yes, they were.
So
awesome.
now, guys, we're going to be our characters, which is the second name you'll see on our screens there, as everybody changes outfits. All right, and so Marks is going to take us away here. I get right. We're gonna basically make up the movie here on the spot using your guys' suggestions. Try to work stuff in. By the way, and I guess Mark's right. They can still, along the way, they can throw in ideas for scenes or for stuff that happens or explosions or whatever, right?
Oh, yes. Always feel free to throw in an idea and we'll work it in if we can. So, all right. So let's start off with this really cool montage with some kind of 80s rock music where we're seeing all these different fighters all around the world getting approached with these like really cool looking scrolls. They open up and they're saying like Immortal Dragon Con, and we'll go to Jean-Pierre and Jack.
Francois. It's Francois in the movie.
Oh, sorry. Francois and Jack to training. And you guys, where are you at right now when you're training?
We're in definitely in Jack's old gym. It's dirty.
Which is right below the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. Dirty.
It's in the basement of the Eiffel Tower.
In the basement of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, God.
All right. So you guys are training intensely.
Get those hands up, kid. Get those hands up.
Yeah. And then some smoke. Poofs. And coming out of it are these little ninjas. They look like they could be kids, but I promise they're 18 or older.
My God. Little kid ninjas that are not kids at all.
Oh, God.
And one of them like does this flip cartwheel thing that's so amazing, and then hands you, Dukes, the scroll.
Oh, what is this? I shall open it up.
You open it up and it's blank for a second, and then like it poofs in a little flame, and then disappears. The fire disappears, and then now there's text there, and it says Immortal Dragon Con. If you dare, the greatest fighters must travel to the island of. You guys come up and name the island, guys. Throw in some names for islands. To the mysterious island of blank.
The island of Atlanta.
Yeah, the island of Atlanta. The ancient island.
The ancient
Island of Atlanta, to fight your exes. The losers will be trapped in X hell forever. The winners shall win $1 million.
Whoa.
So how you react to this, guys?
Francois, you got to do this. This is the most, we've been training for all our lives for this. It's the most important tournament you'll ever fight in. This
Wait, we've been training to go to Atlanta to possibly get with our exes?
Hey. There's a lot of possibilities that come out of this, okay? Think about the big prize, the top prize. You're good enough, kid. You can do it. You've come back to me, and now's your time.
All right, yes, I know I must get back on top. You're right, Jack. I believe that you can help me do it. Let's go. Let's go to Atlanta.
Whoa. I got to go too?
Yes, of course. You must train me.
Okay.
Yeah,
But is there something for you worried about going to?
Well,
you're
plus
not telling me.
one. So
Just a tournament full of, the potential of running into an ex. It's awkward. That's all I'm saying. But I'll go with you if that's what you want.
Of course, mon ami, you must come.
All right, kid, you've got it.
all right. Phew. And then we kind of wipe screen.
Wait, I need to work in a line as Andrew just suggested. And Jack, let's wear our Speedos.
This is not a good look for Jack, but he's doing it.
All right. So now we go to Beans and Dot are fighting. I mean, Sergeant Debbie.
Deborah.
Deborah.
It's okay. People get confused all the time. It's why I just use Deborah for everything.
It's easier that way.
It's just easier that way. Okay. I imagine. Oh God.
Were you guys training right now?
So you're telling me I get money from fighting? Is that what we're talking about?
I'm telling you that you can get lots of money.
Okay,
All
what
you
about?
gotta do is beat the shit out of this guy.
I mean, I can do that. That's easy. What about like food? What about food? Are they gonna feed me? Is that gonna be like a thing?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm in. I mean, as long as they can keep me fed, I'm good. Because I eat a lot. You see me eat. This is why I have to work at a barbecue place. Because once I get a hankering for pork, everybody needs to get out of my way. Just real talk. Like, just don't. And I'm scared if I go.
Beans, and I like smack you across the face.
Oh.
Listen to me.
Okay. Yeah. What is it? I'm listening.
This is important. And if you want a piece of meat just to sink your teeth into, boy, if I got one for you.
Okay, listening.
Now, I know it may look like I am healthy, but I'm it's 80s. I have tearaway pants. I tear my pants away to reveal that I only have one leg. And I go, Beans.
But you can walk so good.
It's taken years of training, fueled by vengeance for the one person who did this to me.
Well, why didn't you tell me about this before? It seems like while
I didn't
you're
want it to
training
stunt your training.
that would have come into that you would have been like, hey, also I'm training you because
I
mad
wanted
about
you to
this
do
thing.
it for your own reasons, Beans. I didn't want to split your goals, you know?
I do have problems with split. You know how I feel about splits.
I know you do. So this is what I'm telling you. We're going to go to this Dragon Con. And you're going to fight. And you're going to win. Do you hear me?
I mean, that's what I do best. So I'm
50 splits, I say.
Yeah, Debbie, I'm with you. I'm with you, baby. I'm listening to you.
She goes, Sergeant, call me. You're supposed to call me Sergeant.
I'm sorry, I forget. I'm
Beans. It's okay. 50 splits.
Yeah.
Let me just share some things in the chat here.
Oh, God.
Tips Thematic says, this sounds I think Deborah is Madonna from Desperately Seeking Susan. And then Twitter 97 says she's totally channeling Cyndi Lauper.
This is all very right. It's correct.
The hair, yes.
Yeah.
The hair.
I imagine I stand up while you do your splits. I stand up to the side and shave my own head down one side with a knife of some kind that came out of a dirty boot.
Yeah, there's like a Duran Duran song playing or something. I'm just like down here, just
Split. Split.
And
The
Tripp
training is
said,
complete.
A piece of meat to sink your teeth into. Nice. He enjoyed that line. I'm going to say, by the way, on the plane ride there that I reserved 6 seats so I could do splits in between the seats.
Splits in the air.
Yeah, we have a training montage or a traveling montage.
Well, Jack is probably, what are you, passed out somewhere?
I have the seat right behind you, and I'm just like, go deeper. You can go deeper, kid. You got this. And like, I'm with people, but I'm just like, I'm hanging over the seat. And like, go.
It cuts back. This is no Sunday. You get your ass on.
And then the flight attendants are trying to get the cart, the beverage cart by me.
I feel like. Oh, go ahead.
They've asked you to put your seat up into the upright position and put the trays up. And make sure you're buckled in on all your splits.
Man, you know what? We go by boat. We're that homegirl.
We're that
we go,
extra.
but we don't. We can't afford a plane ticket. We're having to grassroots it. So
Because how are you gonna do cool shots of fighting on the? You can't do the training.
To Atlanta.
You can't do
but
the
we
training
are.
shots unless you're on a boat. Like
If I gotta
taking a boat to
drag
Atlanta,
it
that's
there.
great.
We're taking a boat to Atlanta.
they got lakes. We can just hang out in the lake. We
Dean
can
has
just
no idea where
go.
Atlanta.
Yeah,
Actually, she would know.
It's an island, right? So it's,
I mean,
Man.
it's the lost city of Atlanta.
I know where the Walmart is, and I know where the barbecue place where I worked is, and that's it.
Yeah, we're gonna take a boat.
By the way, in the chat, DC Black Geek says splits in the air is great protection against snakes on a plane. That is true.
So true.
I'm the only one who has survived that movie. And then Kilted Pipe Guy says, I'm not drunk enough for this. Well, please feel free to drink as you
Well,
watch
sir,
this, folks. It'll make
the
it better.
joy of Virtual Dragon Con
take
is
a drink
the
every
safety
time
of
we
your
say
home.
splits.
Let's all take drink. I'm gonna take a drink in your honor, sir.
Well, we already said it like a dozen times. Because Andrea says the lost city of Walmart. And there you go. All right, Mark, sorry, take it away. All
right, so you guys have traveled. Did you travel montage? You've arrived in the lost island of Atlanta. This is in this huge hotel type building. Just imagine it's one. Which would be a good hotel in Dragon Con for design look? I don't.
Marquee, the Marriott Marquee.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
it's the marquee. Yeah, pretty
It
much.
has to be, yeah.
It's got that great, elevator stuff in the
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
There's a
great.
sign that says Dragon Con.
Yeah.
Just so you know you're there, just in case you got confused.
Yeah.
All the cosplay.
A lot of
didn't-
hotels.
Well, I just love when a hotel advertises the illegal fighting tournament happening in the hotel. That's really the best.
Yeah, do you think that because there's definitely cosplay at the Dragon Con fighting tournament, right?
The fighting
of
tournament
course.
is
dress
legal.
up as their favorite fighter.
Cosplaying as
I think
fighters.
a lot of the fighters are cosplaying.
Right, and I
so.
was gonna say, and the fight is totally legal. It's what's covering up the illegal.
You're right. You're right. I
So
forgot.
the
con is actually
The mayor of Atlanta was happy to give a permit for this fighting tournament.
yes, for sure.
Maybe it comes on after Dragon Con wrestling on Thursday. It's just like,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
now we're gonna step it up. Okay, you guys had the wrestling.
This is
Now
Dragon
we're
Con
gonna
After Dark.
This
Yeah.
is
we're gonna
yeah.
go.
Except it's not. It's still.
But I mean, the tournament is After Dark, not us right now.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I do need to remember that.
Just a happy reminder. It's not.
All right, so we're walking into the hotel.
Yeah, you go in the hotel. It's really dark, and there's torches lined up. It's been all redesigned. They've rented out the whole hotel. They just got-
Wow,
Done the
Jack, this is quite
carpet.
the hotel.
And
I'm like rubbing Frank's shoulders. I was like, "We're here, Frank. This is it, buddy."
Do it harder and more sensual.
Okay. He starts doing it harder and more sensual. He's like, "This is your time. This is when you can really show him what you got."
yeah. So some small statured man who is not a child comes up to you with a pie
100%.
and goes, "Would you like a pie?"
Oh, no. We're on a
What
fighting
kind
diet.
what kind of pie is it?
No pie. It doesn't matter what kind.
Chocolate pie.
Chocolate.
Is it this my cheat day?
No, not today. You got to weigh in like an hour. After you weigh in, maybe you can come and get a pie.
I am sorry, my friend. That pie looks good, but I cannot eat it right now.
Okay. Then he walks off. So, all right. So you guys haven't seen each other yet. You know, the two pairs of you yet. There's a bunch of different fighters. Some of them are wearing costumes. You don't know if maybe you didn't get the memo. Most were cosplay outfit. I don't know.
I'm just wearing a speedo. That's my costume.
Yes, you're getting some admiring looks from some women and men.
Hey.
Two Francis or Dukes, yeah. Then drums are beating. You know, these huge, muscular men and women are hitting these drums, and with masks on, and these little ninjas go jumping around, doing all these cool acrobatics while doing fire dancing. So yeah, so you see a fighting arena here that's like this one, except it's got spikes on top because it's cooler. And
it's the 80s, why not?
Yeah, so
Jack, this looks dangerous.
So it smells like hairspray in there.
Oh yes, there's a lot of big hair. And then the lights pop up on this other stage, is higher elevated, and you see this huge guy, which you guys know by reputation is Barbecue Barracuda. World announced.
Oh dear, Barbecue Barracuda.
And he's like, "Welcome to my tournament, Immortal Dragon Con." And then the lights turn on behind him, and Kiss is starting to play music.
Nice.
They got kissed.
Pyrotechnics.
Wow, they do have a lot of money.
Yeah, this place is serious. I can tell.
I told you we have to take the serious beans. I need you. Would you put the can of beans down?
I'm just, I know
it's a codependency problem, but we've talked about this.
This is a source of my power, and you need to respect that. You need to respect. If we're going to work together, you got to respect my beans' power and where it comes from.
I respect your beans. I'm just saying. You need to.
Can I activate an ability, Marks?
Sure, go for it.
I want to do that after.
Oh no.
Which ability are you going to activate?
I want
to activate my soliloquy ability.
Oh, okay.
So now that that we see a Barbecue Barracuda, I turn over to Frank, and I look around the room, and then I turn over to Frank, and I'm like, "This is it, Frank. This is the most important moment of our lives. We're here at this tournament, and do you see who's across the way over there? That's Sergeant Debbie. You gotta beat Sergeant Debbie or whoever she brought to this tournament. There's too much at stake here. Too much at stake, damn it." And I'm going to roll a soliloquy roll.
Go for it.
Plus drama. No forward. So here we go. I rolled a 10.
Ooh, 10.
Nice.
And hopefully, folks, you should be seeing these rolls in the chat or in the screen.
So I get let's see. I gain the insight into emotional or physical nature of the conflict underpinning the plot. Name one thing that will happen related to the plot, no matter how big or small. The director will make it come true at no cost to you. And I say, you've got everything you need to take this down. I could see you standing where Barracuda's standing now at the top of this tournament. You can do it.
Frank. Yes, you're right. I can do it. Oh my God. Thank God I came back to you as my trainer. I did not know what to do without these speeches before every tournament. I had to talk to myself in the mirror. It was not the same. By the way, so I see Deborah. Do I see beans, Marks?
Yes, you see beans.
So I grab Jack. Oh my God, Jack. It is my little sister Beans. What is she doing here?
Frank. Your sister Beans is here?
It's Francois, damn it. I told you, call me Francois.
You're right. I'm sorry. Here, Francois. I'm only Jacques back in France, but you want to be Francois here. That's fine.
It is all Francois now.
Frank.
Oh, God,
Beans
Francois.
starts trying to just silently, weirdly whisper, Frank.
What? Do you hear that? Do you hear that, Jack?
Jack.
Frank! Hey! Frank!
Jack steps in front of Frank, and he's like, "It's Francois now."
Beans, what are you doing here?
I'm here for you, brother. You've been in the dark for too long, and I'm here to bring you back. They just told me I'm going to get some money. I didn't realize even though I was going to get money with this. I had no idea. I came here because Debbie was bossing me around, and I didn't know what else to do except for fight. with my beans and like shovel the coleslaw. So you've been on a bad path for too long, brother. And if I gotta beat the mess out of you to make you come back and I'm so tired. Can I just say, you're from Georgia. Why are you French? Why are you French? This is what's so confusing to me. Is like you were cool, and then you went to go teach. You went to go with like a French teacher, right?
No, he is. I don't know what the hell he is actually. What the Jack is. But listen, I went to France, and now I speak like this. It is much cooler.
No,
with a French accent.
It makes
I'm not going bad. I'm just been eating crepes.
Brother, I'm gonna beat the French out of you. I'm gonna beat the French out of you. If I have to do it to make you realize where you came from, because we're family. And I've missed you at every Thanksgiving. And I'm tired of you bringing these weird escargot things to Thanksgiving.
Listen, it cannot always be beans all the time. We're always eating beans. But Jack, why are you shying away from this Deborah woman? What's going on?
Debbie?
It's Sergeant Deborah. He said Sergeant Debbie. Take two. It's Sergeant Debbie.
It wasn't Sergeant when you and I were training together, was it?
It was Sergeant before I was training with you. It was only
not in my
while
dojo.
I was with you.
You know that's not the case in my dojo. In my dojo,
well, I don't split your dojo no mo.
Let's get out of here, Frank. We gotta get ready for this fight.
Wait, I thought we were doing a rap battle.
Come on, we got.
Yeah, she won. I don't want to give her the satisfaction. We gotta go.
Don't make me yell, Jack. Jackie boy. I say as you turn around.
I turn back.
All right, this isn't over, Beans.
Yeah, it's not over.
I mean, yeah, because I came here to fight you. Of course it's not. Of course it's not over. The tournament hasn't started.
I hate her, Jack. She's so annoying.
Did the French take your intellect too, brother? I'm going to have to make you smarter too, because
I think that's a brat.
I know I'm taller than you, but
split reps to do. These jokers don't even know what's coming.
By the way, Tiff's thematics. Yeah, she loved it. I don't split your dojo no mo.
That needs to be on a shirt.
That's the tagline for the movie, or the big quote for the movie.
Yeah, I need to write that down.
And by the way, Tripp says I'm from Paris, Georgia. There you go.
Paris, Georgia.
I just got confused what that means.
Dang, I forgot there is a Paris, Georgia, huh? There probably is.
Take
You never know in Georgia. Man, you got me, brother. I don't have anything quippy to come back at you. You just give me like 40 minutes in the film and I'll come back at you.
Yeah, just go eat your beans and you'll think of something.
I will.
On the toilet.
It's going to be some hot Franken beans in here tomorrow.
It's Francois beans.
Francois.
You keep telling yourself that, kid.
All right, Marks, what's happening now?
Yeah, what's next?
After that big dialogue battle.
Yeah, it's dramatic.
We had to face off. Size each other up.
So as you both walk off, the pairs of you walk off, these little ninjas pop up in front of you and give you these scrolls that show who your next fight is going to be with. and you, Dukes, you're up next. You're going to be fighting.
By the way, as he thinks about put opponent names in the chat, folks, for like characters we could fight. Give us some names of people, but you can of course think of the first one if you like, Marks.
Yeah, if this was live, we'd be having you guys just shouting out stuff. So. Yeah. But yes, you're going to be fighting up next. This fighter that you've heard of before that's very dramatic, and I'm hoping somebody put something in the chat real quick.
Oh, okay. Stealth King says Anthony Reed.
Anthony Reed.
Anthony Reed.
All right. You got this, man. I promise.
Oh no, Anthony Reed. Oh my God. Good. I was hoping I could give him a beatdown.
He's Anthony Reed, aka the Pie Master.
Yes, he does make a delicious pie. That is true.
All right, he's so you're going to fight him next, up in the ring, Jeff, and you guys have another fighter for you, Beans. Going to let the audience have a time to think about who that could be.
Okay, Zendria says it's Smelly Sam Sawtooth.
Oh no, not Smelly Sam Sawtooth.
Oh, I like that.
By the way, Stealth King says Anthony hands out pies before every match. Well, at least the audience loves him then.
I put a mentoring hand on Beans' shoulder, and I go,
Whoa.
listen, Sawtooth, he's a joke. His teeth aren't really saws. It's all lies. It's all lies.
They're lying in this tournament? That doesn't seem right.
But he is in fact smelly. So you need to just keep your distance.
Okay. So if I smell him, then that's going to be it.
If you get one good whiff of a deep armpit, your beans are cooked.
I don't like the way that sounds. Okay, I'm just going to have to fight like this then. The whole time, if I fight this dude, I'm gonna
Remember
have
our
to
training,
like
our
this.
one-armed training. Remember.
Yeah. I'm so glad that we spent all those days in the bean pit, because if it wasn't...
Started with just one arm. We waxed on with only one arm.
I mean, I do have also one leg, but I know you told me to not use the one leg because it's not as good, but it just is that it looks so cool when I do it.
Beans, put your hand down. You're going to give your moves away.
Okay,
They're going to know.
Oh, yes.
Sorry. That's a good point. That's why I have you, Debbie.
Yeah, I mean, I like your enthusiasm, kid. You keep it up.
All right, Jack, what do you think his weakness is?
I think if you're going after this Anthony Reed, I'll tell you right now, he's got real emotional problems. You can shut him down real fast. He's not very bright. I mean, look.
So I should insult him.
Yeah. And I mean, look at the guy. He's clearly always fluctuating in his weight. This should be no problem for you whatsoever.
Hey, Anthony. You are a really crappy dungeon master.
He just, oh yeah, that's gonna do it. You can tell he's already tearing up. It's perfect.
You're going to be rolling critical failures on this match.
Okay, yeah.
You've gotten so much meaner in France.
Wait, can I roll for
French made you
insult?
so...
Okay,
French made you
you're
so
in the ring with him, about ready to fight. You're doing this, and yes, row.
What do I roll for an insult?
Insult. Yeah, you know, what is that?
Magnetism, drama, swagger maybe?
Swagger. I think, yeah.
Oh, good. I'm terrible at swagger. Let's do that. Here we go. Oh, that's not too bad. Got an 8.
8. Okay. So yeah. So what happens?
Oh yeah, what does happen? Let's see. Let's see the sheets. What was I trying to do? Maybe get what I want, you think, or read a situation? What do you think? I don't know. Read a situation, swagger.
You know,
I can ask a question.
Well,
then.
you're doing kind of a killer one-liner, right?
Oh, yeah, all right.
Swagger.
So I can say I can pick one of the following. Oh, okay. Yes. So he immediately is enraged and attacks you, or someone else if you want someone else to attack me.
Okay.
Someone you care about is hurt. It's me.
So I'm going to say someone's enraged and attack me.
Yeah, before they can even say fight, you just after your line, Anthony just is like, whoa! He like tosses a pie down to the ground and just charges you.
The pie down.
Every time you guys talk about pie, it makes me think of the Hyatt pie buffet in the morning.
I did not know that even existed. Jeez.
Girl, let me tell you, you can go to the Hyatt and get their pie buffet in the morning. This would be something we would do Monday or Tuesday at Dragon Con. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take up too much time. But that was it. It's just every time y'all talk about pie, it makes me remember.
We can get pie tomorrow morning when you win this fight at this Dragon Con.
Thank you. Thank you, Deborah, for bringing me back into character. Yes, we will get will get the pie.
You've got him on tilt. Just hit him in the face, and
so I want to. All right, Mark. So I want to do a split to dodge his attack.
Okay, go for it.
And then, okay. And then also, if that works, I just want to put this like in a combo if I can. I want to do a split, and if it works, then I want to jump up, of course, and do an amazing helicopter kick.
Ooh, I like it. So give it a shot. Violence, right? I would imagine. So
yes. Wait, where's my sheet?
He has no defense against a helicopter kick. Look at him.
Muscles or agility.
Yes, I can do the muscles. Hang on. I'm trying to get to the right screen. I have too many screens open. Here we go. 13. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, you did a great job. All right, yeah, he charges towards you and tries to hit you, and you do your splits. The audience goes, ooh.
Yes, they like that.
And then would you say, you describe what you do next.
Okay, yes. I do the split, and he punches right over me and stumbles over me and trips, and then I leap up into the air, and as he's turning around, do a helicopter kick and hit him in the face, and he spins around, like this, like in a 360, and I knock him out, ideally.
All right. Wow.
That's the Goldwyn Dojo style.
You knock him out.
Yes, Francois is back.
You knock him out. It hits the ground. You know his signature move is when he knocks.
Oh wait,
someone
can
out.
I knock him right into his pie?
You can do that, yes. Because his signature move usually is he knocks someone out and then smothers them with a pie. Right. So this would be good vengeance. So yeah, when you knock him out, he goes spinning and then falls face first right into a pie.
And then I take some of the chocolate off of his face and lick it. And like, that is a good pie. That is tasty.
He's definitely crying.
Aww. Oh, well. Anyway, next.
Zendria says Francois spins his kick into a perfect ballet pose. Sure, absolutely.
Ooh, I like it. All right, so you're exiting the arena. Little ninjas come in and clean up everything. And now it's your turn, Beans. You're going up against, was it Smelly?
Krug Legs, which is Stephanie, I believe, says, poor Anthony, haha.
Who am I going up
That's
against?
right. Hey, he made it to the tournament, though. That's impressive.
Smelly Sam Sawtooth, right? Is that what it is? Yeah.
And if I
think so.
smell them, then that's it. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think I might have to pull out
Smelly
one
Sam
of my
Sawtooth,
beans combos. Yeah, in my gear, I've got a secret pocket, and that is beans.
By the way, can I just say, Grumpy Sale just said, holy shit, you guys are Franken beans. I just got it. The funniest thing, though, is, as we said before, and it didn't come that way. Beans was first, and then we figured out we were Franken beans like you guys did much later.
It really was some beautiful realization, like at the end.
We did not plan it that way at all.
We were talking, and we were like, wow, we really did that, huh? It's just that synchronicity, whatever that word is. This is that. So
Beans, when you enter in, you see this guy come out. He's huge. He's like a Cajun guy. He does Cajun sumo wrestling. It's a thing. It's a new thing.
Ooh.
And and he's got these like razor-like teeth kind of thing going on.
Oh man! So he's a biter. He's got some crazy teeth.
Keep your distance.
Okay, he smells
or knock his teeth out.
I could also knock his teeth out. Research shows that so I'm just gonna be honest with y'all about beans because this is kind of my thing. Research shows that beans, black beans specifically, which I've always got on me, improve intestinal health. So I'm just gonna kind of pull out one of my secret bean pockets, and I'm just kind of gonna take this out, and I'm just gonna chuck it at him and say, improve your gut health, brother. Bam, bam, bam. And I'm just going to kind of like shoot it at him just from across the ring. That way I don't have to get close to him.
Knock his teeth out with a can of beans.
You're like pushing, shooting, throwing it at him. Is that what you're doing?
I want to throw the beans at him. So I guess that would be, it might be stunt. It says I have an ability that means that I can use magnetism instead of stunt.
Okay.
Because beans. So I'm going to do that instead.
Okay.
Let's see what I roll. Okay. Oh, I got an 11. Okay, so an 11 means that's really good. So that means I do the thing, right? That's pretty good, right?
I'm sorry, what'd you roll again?
An 11.
11, yes. 10 or higher, you succeeded, yes.
Yeah. That means I dang old do it, right?
Yeah. Does it have a description on there? You're doing violence, right? Or stunt? Which one are you doing?
I think I'm going to do... I did stunt so that I could do it as magnetism, so that I could roll it as magnetism.
All right, yeah. You do it, you feel like a total badass, and you get a +1 forward that you can pass to someone else later, or you use.
So I can just hold on to that?
You can just hold on to that. You can use it, or you can pass it to someone else later if you like. All right, so yeah, you throw those beans like no one's ever thrown beans before. and you just smack him unexpectedly right in those teeth, and as the can of beans fall away, you see teeth embedded in it. He's got a gap there now, and he's like, "Oh!" He's like, "You put my teeth!" Ooh, and he charges you.
Wait, so he's charging me? Okay, I'm gonna like try and also while he's charging me, I'm just gonna also charge him and try and spear him. Like I'm gonna Goldberg style, just come at him so that he can't get me.
Okay.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Give it a shot. That could be stunt too if you like.
Yeah. So many fun rolls. 20 rolls. Okay, so I can actually use. Let me make sure I can use. Okay, so I can still use magnetism when making a stunt move because I have this thing that says make it look good, which just means I make everything look good. So boom.
Heck yeah.
Let's see what I do. I got an 11 again because I'm just making it all look good, I guess.
That's good. Making it look good. All right. So, he charges, you do that move. I'm not actually sure exactly what that does, that Goldberg move thing.
So a spear is like it's like a takedown. I'm sorry, I'm standing up to show you. It's like
That's good.
You're just going forward and you just grab. You're like it's a takedown. So you're like,
okay.
You're tossing your shoulder into their gut to pummel them to the floor.
I gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Chelsea got it.
All right. Yeah, you land him. You land hard with your shoulder, and you smack him to the ground hard. I think the whole room shakes a bit from it, and he seems to be getting ready to pass out. But you do smell armpits.
Deborah goes, "Cover your nose, kid."
I forgot to do it because I had to do the spear like this. I use both of my hands.
Don't whatever you do, don't breathe, kid.
Okay, Deborah holds her breath.
Hold your breath. You wait as the ref comes up there. Is 1, 2, 3, and then
Not Deborah.
and you won.
Everyone holds their breath.
Deborah
basically.
also holds her breath. It's the most quiet she's been since she got here.
Oh my God, Jack! Beans actually can fight. I cannot believe it.
Ooh, yes, that's a pretty impressive.
It might be a challenge.
I look up at my old sensei. I'm sorry, Jack. I cross my arms and I just point like I told you I'd be back.
He crosses his arms and he points at Frank, and just like stares hard back at you.
Dramatic.
I point to Beans.
Close-ups.
Beans doesn't realize what's going on. Beans is just doing this.
You guys are doing some dramatic stuff right now? Are you guys doing dramatic?
You want to take a shower after that fight? I'm just gonna say.
Yeah. I pump Beans up and she goes, "That was great, kid. You did exactly what you needed to do. That Beans action, taking his teeth out. He'll never be the same."
All right, so now we're doing this montage thing of you guys fighting different fights, and then we see other people fighting their fights and everything. Some of them are in cosplay outfits. There's a really cool Disney princess fight that was really nice, but very memorable.
What Disney princesses fought? What was it? Please tell me it was 2 Disney princesses.
Oh yeah. It was like Cinderella and
Belle.
And Belle, yeah.
Oh damn!
Belle's quite a good dancer. She put her to sleep.
Cool aerial.
Cinderella's got those glass shoes she'll put through your eye.
So you're impressed. There's a lot of fights. It's great. You guys fight some more people. It's been a long day, and now it's nighttime. And
does the chart where we're like tearing people down now just say Frank Beans on it?
Got to at some point. Well,
maybe not yet, right? We just started.
I know you're right.
We must be on opposite sides of the bracket, right?
Yeah, definitely on opposite sides.
You're
working towards each other.
Yes, for sure. You guys are getting closer and closer to being it. But it's going to continue in day 2. It's nighttime now. You guys have hotel rooms reserved for you in this wonderful building.
Frank, you did a great job today, kid, and that's why I found one of those roving pie salesmen, and I got you this pie.
Oh my God! Thank you so much, Jack. You are the best.
You earned it, kid.
All right, are you gonna eat that pie?
Yes, but first I want to see if I can share it with someone. Wait, because as you know, at Dragon Con, there's huge parties at night. So I want to use my special script move, which is work it like JCVD, work it like Jean-Claude Van Damme, which says even the toughest fighter needs a little R&R. Between fights, you like the party. You also really like to dance. When you go out carousing, roll magnetism.
All right, yeah, you go to an after party, and
I'm going to see what happens. All right, here's the magnetism. Ooh, I got the 10.
That's good.
Let me see what that does. Oh, you're smooth as hell and rad to the max. Launch an immediate love scene move with one of the people you managed to hook up with. You also impress the locals with your moves at the club. One of your new buds will help you when you need it most.
So hotel party, you really impress at this hotel party.
Yeah, you impressed with that.
Okay, I will do a love scene with the Belle fighter who was dressed as Belle.
With the Belle? Okay. She's like, oh, that's a nice pie you got there.
Wow, would you like to come to my room to share this pie?
Oh.
Jack's already asleep in your room, just so you know.
Do not worry about that lump over there. He is a very sound sleeper.
I imagine there's like an 80s sexting montage where it's just like feeding each other pie.
Yeah.
Like the music is like
and we're actually in
playing.
the same bed as Jack. He's just asleep.
You know that there's candles. You know there's candles.
Yeah, there's definitely candles. There's definitely really cheesy 80s music.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If we're Dragon Con themed too, there's probably like a crock pot where somebody's trying to make some food so they don't have to eat. Yeah, so they don't have to eat like from all the stuff that's just around Dragon Con every year. There's probably like a crock pot aroma in the room.
And then we play the Beauty and the Beast song and dance around the hotel room.
Okay, so you guys are like hands full, like feeding each other the pie.
Oh yeah, we're feeding each other pie for sure.
Romantically.
Some of it is like dropping on Jack while he's sleeping.
and you're surprised when you feel an object in the pie and pull it out, and it's like a DVD. You know, it's got.
Oh, what is this?
Yeah, it's got like
Uranus, fumes of war.
Oh, I like that crossover. Yes, it says Uranus, fumes of war.
That's this year's DVD that they're pirating. Is our DVD from last year?
This is a great movie.
It was that good. It was that
what
good.
does it do in this pie, though? By the way, Mark,
we really knocked out the park.
That Belle character can go back and help me when I need it most, as just an aside.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is an 80s movie, right? So it's probably a Betamax.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Jack, wake up, Jack.
What, kid? What?
Listen.
Why am I covered in pie?
Do not worry about it. Belle and I just had lots of sex and you were sleeping. Forget it. Anyway, look what is in this pie. You went and bought this film? I hear it's great. It is magnifique. But no, I did not buy it. It was smuggled in the pie. Oh, no. Illegal movie smuggling in pies, you say? What fiend would do such a thing? I don't know. I bet it's Beans and Deborah. They're probably up to no good. We should. Do you want to confront them about it? Yes, we should. Okay. We'll get them kicked out. All right, we're going to go march down to their room, which is right next door.
All right. Well, okay, guys. Beans and Deborah.
Knock. Pound.
Deborah is got the door to the hotel room open. There's like partying going on around. She's brought her own pull-up bar and it's upside down, like legs in this, like hanging from it, doing crunches. As you come to confront her.
Well, let's back up.
Okay, great.
Oh, we're live again.
Hooray!
All right, we are back.
Woo!
We are back.
Yes.
All right.
That love scene was too intense for Twitch.
Yeah, could handle it.
Cancel by Twitch.
Listen, Jack. Come on, Jack. Tell Deborah what's up. Deborah, we know you're behind this illegal copying and distributing of videos that are Hollywood's property. And as you know, when Hollywood makes a movie and you steal it, everyone's a victim. Everyone, Deborah.
everyone.
I don't
Yes.
steal movies.
But you have great taste in movies, I must say.
Yeah, this is great. If there was ever a movie to steal, this is the movie to steal. I mean,
It's
what a
not.
visionary
I'm not
director
stealing
and
any
scriptwriter.
movies. I like do a backflip off of my like bar and like land in the hallway, and I stand up and I was like, "You came all the way down here to interrupt my workout, and Beans is
I'm just in the
night
bathroom.
off."
I just
Hey, it looks
decided
like
to
you
go
are
to the bathroom
partying.
while y'all were talking, and I left the door open so I could hear what y'all were saying. But I'm in there just kind of doing my thing. while
Her
y'all-
night off to what? Accuse us?
Yeah, if you didn't put this movie in this pie, who did?
Listen, I
don't
could have broken my teeth biting this pie, this tape.
Well,
Probably the dude named Barracuda. Isn't there a person here named Barracuda? That's usually pretty evil, right? Like my name is Beans
Hey,
and her name is
don't be
Deborah.
stereotyping, Beans.
Yeah,
Why do you think I
you
left? I went to France.
You can't call out the guy who runs the whole Beans.
Oh, sorry.
You can't call out the guy who runs the whole. I
We gotta
turn and go
get-
the whole operation.
Yeah.
We got to get to the bottom of this because anyone who's stealing from Hollywood is stealing from us all.
Yeah, man.
Jack, you are really obsessed with this Hollywood angle.
At this moment, you hear this loud squeak echoing down the hall, and you see this little ninja pushing a cart full of pies, kind of crossing the hallway.
I want to jam a hand down into the pie and see if I can pull a tape out.
Oh my God.
You do on first try.
You can't just put a hand in somebody else's pie, Jack. We've talked about this. This is why.
Oh, I think I know why you guys broke up.
I was gonna say, I think I know why they broke up.
Well, Sergeant Debbie, what would you say about this? And I just hold the pie-covered tape forward.
Yeah, it says Kung Fu Cop, a totally legal version.
I'd say that was a crap movie. And I'm gonna backhand it out of his hand, and use. I'm gonna use just yell. Can I use a power?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I use the power of my lungs to carry me through this scene. I can roll and add my muscle instead of drama whenever I make an emote move. Can I
Okay.
emote?
Emote.
I'm gonna emote the hell out of this scene. Okay, rolling. Now. I rolled a 13.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh,
Ooh, good rolls.
Okay.
This is only good rolls for Beans and Debbie. Oh
It's
man,
true.
now that I said that, it's gonna be like 0.
I know we're
The
gonna
next-
lose this fight now. Shh, stop speaking, Beans.
I just know how to fight. That's it.
Yeah, I make first hit, and I smack this video from this disc from your hands, and I step up and I go, you know good and darn well that movie means everything to me.
So as soon as the tape gets smacked out of my hands, I like fall back into my defensive stance that I have been training for years. And I look at Debbie and I say, when it comes to fighting, I taught you everything you know. And I'm going to use my script move. I've seen this style before.
Oh, no.
So when you are ready to
Calculative.
fight someone, declare what fighting style your opponent is using and roll plus swagger. So I'm going to say, you were trained in the Goldwyn dojo, and your Goldwyn style will never match mine.
Ooh.
Well,
I
the
wanted
systematic
to-
says,
wait,
oh, no, he didn't.
Does he
He
roll
would
to
take
roll
credit for how
for
great Debbie is, she says.
Yeah, right. He would take credit. Okay.
The
got
little
7.
ninja's like hiding behind the cart. I'm like, oh.
I now take like my stance and I go, you may have taught me everything at Goldwyn's, but you don't own me no more. And I click my leg off and I toss it to the side and I got a new fighting style. It's called a one-legged dance.
Okay,
I have never heard of that style.
I rolled a 7 on my swagger, so I'm going to pick. You will avoid all harm in the coming fight. So
dang.
basically, as Deborah starts attacking, I'm just going to be like blocking. Like I'm just one step ahead on blocking, but I'm not attacking back. But we're just like sparring off.
While they're doing that, I'm going to start throwing pies at Beans.
That's my weakness.
Here's your food fight, everybody.
Pies.
Here's
Pies
the
and
food
beans.
fight.
Food fight.
No, you can throw beans if you want, and I'll throw pies.
Yeah,
So there's
no,
like-
you know I got beans.
Cream from the pies is just like flying in
It's
the
going
air.
back and
while
forth
we're-
as you two are sparring.
Any kind of beans you could imagine, they're just coming at you right now.
Yeah, there you go, guys. There's
Dry beans, pork.
Oh,
and
Stealth King
beans.
says where to get the pies. The pies was from the ninja on the cart
On the
pushing out in
cart.
the hallway.
Yeah.
That might have. I don't know if we caught that, or not. But that happened.
Oh, they might have when we lost the stream, but there was a
Oh,
ninja
yeah.
pushing pies on a cart out in the hallway. That's where they came from.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, so I'm blocking a lot.
Every time I'm hopping forward, one leg at a time, making chop actions.
You
All right,
can't beat me.
As I am covered in beans and beans is covered in pies. All right, listen, we must stop. We have to team up and join forces to stop barbecue. What the hell is that guy's name? Barracuda. That's his
Barracuda.
name.
BBQ, yeah. Barbecue.
Yeah, Frank, that's why I
Barracuda.
came
That's
there.
a much shorter name to call him.
I'm staring at Sergeant Debbie, and I'm like, I can work with her if she can work with me.
This is beautiful. This
What do
is
you say,
really
Debbie?
dramatic.
Deborah, whatever you go by.
She says, fine. But don't think that this fight ends here tonight. Out there in the Dragon Con rink, it's no whole bars,
Rink?
man.
Are we ice skating?
Rink. It's a fighting rink.
Day two's
love
ice rink. Yeah.
Yes.
Fight on ice.
And she says, tonight we work together. Tomorrow we're enemies.
Tomorrow we settle this the only way we know how, through the people we trained.
That's true.
Yeah,
For
man,
somebody else to deal with our problems.
I'm just kind of a vessel. You just kind of can use me however you want. Because where I was last week was I was paying 50 cents for some really bad barbecue sandwiches. So I'm okay. You know, hi Francois. I don't like that your name is Francois. I wish it was just Frank like it's supposed to be. But like, you know,
Beans, just deal with it, all right?
That's what I'm saying, bruh. Like, I just miss my brother. I just miss my brother, man. Like, I don't know why you're French now. Like, we're from Alabama.
It is Paris, Georgia. Come on.
It's fine. We're gonna go figure out. We get to the bottom of this.
We will do it.
Shape thing, and then we'll deal with you tomorrow.
By the way, Tiff Stamatic says, Debbie stops right before the final move and says, you ever been kicked by a one-legged woman?
That's right.
You don't want to be.
All right, Marks, let's see. So we're teaming up now.
You're teaming up. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna investigate this?
We're gonna go try to find Barracuda. I bet.
Listen. Is that ninja
You know
still
what
there?
we need? We need a proper 80s montage where we get in costume. We pose as the hotel staff.
Okay. The ninja is still there.
Wait,
He's hiding.
can we dress in tiny ninja outfits?
Oh yeah, we have to be tiny ninjas.
You could try.
We dragged 4. Okay. Oh, you see on screen, we dragged 4 people off to the side. They're definitely not children, just tiny people.
They're not children,
And
those.
They're not children, just short humans. And we beat them. You hear them like pow, 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 pow from off screen, and we reappear
Yeah.
wearing
One
their,
says, "Mommy."
and we appear wearing their costumes, which I'm sure are like too short. The arms. I've had to rip one of the sleeves off for my massive muscles.
I didn't have to, but I did anyway.
All right, you're all dressed up as little ninjas, and you know that, and you got information from the little ninjas that Barracuda is got this nice penthouse in the top of the hotel.
It
That's where
looks
he's-
like we're going up, everyone. See?
Good. I wanted to ride those cool Marriott elevators.
Well, we're gonna have to stand in line because everybody else is here and she's got wings. So
Oh, no, that's right. Sometimes it takes a half an hour to get these things.
maybe
It's gonna be a while.
new training montage. We'll race you to the top.
A waiting montage. We're gonna do a waiting.
Waiting montage.
There is for the Marriott too, because you know there's also they got those elevators that'll be like which set of floors are you trying to go to? And then it's like, I thought I just needed to go to the 3rd floor, but it takes like 30 minutes just to get to on that elevator. We're probably just chilling out and hanging out and looking at all the beautiful fighting cosplays, like all the other bad fighters from Bloodsport, like the man that just basically rolled around on the ground and did not fight. He was just rolling. I don't know.
Yeah, between people's legs. Yeah, that was a style and a half.
That was a mood that happened. That was Dragon Con probably at some point.
And then we finally get an elevator, and then we have to ride with horrible elevator music to the top.
You do. It's horrible elevator music. Yeah. So.
What is it a music version of?
Well, actually, it might be like a really weird music version with no lyrics of Eye of the Tiger, actually.
So as an aside, as we're right up, I'll be like,
it's an acoustic version of Eye of the Tiger.
Oh,
it's just Last Dragon Con over and over and over again.
I'll whisper to Jack. All right, Jack, I may be with Belle again tonight, so why don't you go spend the night with Deborah's room? How about that?
We don't have time. We got to solve this because Hollywood needs every cent they can get.
Again with the Hollywood. What is going on?
I think every time you go into a pro Hollywood thing, you're like looking at a piece of paper reading for something.
Now listen, we need a plan. We're like in the elevator. Right. We don't hardly have a plan. We're just dressing other people.
We're just like in the corner, just kind of like I put my arm around you, like, yeah.
Come on, Jack. You used to tell me what to do all the time. Where's your gusto?
Right now, I say we go in there and we yell at him and then beat him up.
You're gonna beat up the barbecuda?
Debbie, you are very good at the yelling.
I will yell at him.
And then I will have Frank beat him up.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to yell. Okay.
Hey, Beans, you should throw your cans of beans at him.
Man, let me tell you how many beans I've got folded up in this outfit. You don't understand.
Oh, I know. I remember.
There's so many. You don't understand.
Okay. So, and I imagine it's like ding, ding, ding.
Yes,
we're like getting closer
and closer. And now you hit the floor. And doors open up. You see a long hallway. There's a door partially open to a penthouse. And you hear barbecue.
Can we walk in slow motion towards it?
You can walk in slow motion. Yes.
Yeah.
You walk in slow motion. For some reason, the elevator breaks and collapses and causes explosion behind you.
Because of course.
God. Just in time.
So Barbecuda is like, get over here. I got a pie delivery to floor 15. Hurry.
He's trying to get us to deliver pies.
We're in the ninjas. We're dressed as ninjas.
Oh, that's right. We come
because we're dressed as ninjas. Okay.
I'm gonna yell some.
Oh, yes, sir, Monsieur Barbecuda.
Yeah, we'll take those pies off your hands.
All right.
I'm just going to yell.
Then suddenly the door just bursts open as he's kicked it, and he goes, I don't hire French ninjas.
Curses.
This is what I was telling you about.
Given away by the accent.
The accent has turned on me.
And I go,
fake.
Well, you hire anyone else to do your dirty work for you, Barbecuda. We're here to stop you and your nasty video pirating rink. Everything that
Jack, tell him how it's going to hurt Hollywood.
Because there's one thing I can tell you right here. It's that the people of Hollywood are hard-working people. They work hard to bring us entertainment. They work hard to bring a little light into our lives. And you're dragging them through the mud with this. You're taking the food out of their mouths. These movie stars only have millions of dollars, and you're going to go ahead and just take that right out of their pockets? I don't think so, pal. Not today. Not any day. Hollywood's our most important American institution, and they're way more important than you, Barbecuda.
So while he's saying all
way
this,
longer than I expected.
while he's saying all these, there's text popping up of stats of how many people are hired by Hollywood. Okay,
I'm gonna roll a soliloquy for that, by the way.
Yeah, you roll. Okay, when he says that, I'm gonna back him up and make the first attack. I'm gonna use Dakota, which is I guess something I can say to add a +1 muscles. Or +1 to my muscles when I roll.
I rolled a 9. That's not that good.
Not bad though.
Okay, I'll add 1.
So what I can do is say a thing that will happen at a great cost to myself. So I'm going to say, Barbecuda, your whole ring ends here tonight. You'll never sling another Betamax as long as I live. Now it's up to you to how that hurts me.
As you think of that, by the way, Beans, Zendra says you should drag them through the coleslaw.
Ooh, man, coleslaw.
Maybe you have some coleslaw in your pockets. All right, but yes, Marks, what bad thing happens to Jack?
You don't know how many things I've got in this fanny pack. I probably should have mentioned I have a mega fanny pack.
Awesome.
And it's filled with coleslaw and beans.
So I think what's going to happen is Barracuda's going to attack first, and he's going to attack Jack. So he like squirts a bunch of barbecue in his mouth, like all over, and swallows it. And he's like, "I'll be slinging Betamax way long after you're dead." And he takes like tiger claws and goes, "Prepare for Barbunado attack."
Beautiful. That's just beautiful. I keep trying to drink out of my beans because the beans is over here, and I'm like,
Stacey513 in the chat says, "This is making you all hungry."
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
Apparently,
I'm after this
Some
for
pies
sure.
and beans
if
afterwards.
that's not gonna make you hungry, this is. Ooh,
Ooh. Did you pop the beans?
You open the
pop the beans.
You open the beans.
That's just for you, Dragon Con. I popped that beans
Little
open just for
ASMR,
you.
yeah. That bean
Look at
goodness.
that beautiful bean footage.
So he comes spinning around with you, tiger claw attack at you, Jack. So what are you gonna do?
I think that Jack is he's getting on in age.
I'm gonna
Can I-
dive. I'm gonna
okay.
dive in front of you and knock you out of the way and try to absorb the blows.
Okay.
All right. Do a stunt.
right.
Jack, I will save you.
Do a stunt.
A stunt?
Go for that. Yeah.
All right, I will do that. Here we go. Here we go.
It smells
Ooh,
like
12.
beans in here. Sorry.
All right, I got 12. I do the cool stunt, and I feel like a total badass.
Awesome. You get him out of the way. You take a few hits, but they don't really hurt you too much. You're able to absorb them.
Okay, I'll step up so he kind of knocks Jack out of the way, right? Of
Yeah.
peril.
Yeah.
I step in
In
and
a
I go,
slow mo, he's like, "No," and knocks him out of the way.
Sergeant Debbie steps up and she goes, "I may not like Jack anymore, but nobody gets to fight him but me." And she's gonna step up and try to kick his butt. While yelling while performing a stunt is awesome. Yell during a stunt move to add a +1 to the roll.
Okay.
I do that. I just say, "Yeah!" the whole way there.
Oh, don't forget, Beans. You got a +1 you can give to someone or to yourself at some point.
I was just thinking about that. I was just, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and give that to Debbie.
Oh, so I
Okay.
get 2 on this roll. 2
Alright.
extra. What up? What up, a 10?
yeah, and Marks, I got a +1 on that forward as well. No, I did.
You got +1 forward? Okay.
I rolled a 10.
Rolled a 10.
Ooh,
And
girl.
what are you? Okay. So
I would like to attack him. I want to karate chop him. Wait. What does she want to do to him?
You could use a move I taught you.
Use your prosthetic
Use
leg.
Ooh,
Yes, I want to pull my
Better.
prosthetic leg off and smash him upside the head with it. I
Ouch.
want to knock all the barbecue out of his face.
You swing it and smack him, and there's a camera close up on his face as it twists like this, and then barbecue like flings out of his mouth. It's the blood.
I go, "Beans, quick, save the disc."
I can
point
smell
to
the
a-
barbecue in the air.
I point to the pile of pies that I know have illegal movies in them. And I go, "Save the victims."
All right, I'm going to run forward and just grab into those. Let me save as many as I can.
You're gonna save the movies and the pies.
The movie, Debbie's my master. I have to listen to my senpai.
gotta-
If she tells me to do it, then I'm going. I'm going.
Okay. All right. So you're doing that, and he took a big hit. He
All right.
spins around,
Oh, is he gonna do something?
and he tries to back fist you Dukes, because you're still
Okay.
kind of in the way.
Wait, so this is what I want to do then. I want to pull in my thing from earlier when I did my special move, and where Belle will show up when I most need her. So I want Belle to come flying through the window on she's swung in like Batman, and then Belle and I are going to do our Beauty and the Beast dance as we do martial arts moves against Barbecuda.
Wait. Has Belle been a secret Hollywood police agent the entire time on the track of this?
Maybe she has. Maybe she has.
She's actually
FBI
this is what
agent.
the FBI. I was like, the FBI deals with that. She's FBI.
She's HBI, Hollywood.
FBI.
So what is like a stunt? Maybe you think?
Yes. Roll stunt, please.
Okay. All right. This is going to be the big move here. Oh, hang on. I gotta go here. Oops. Oh my God. I got the wrong thing. Sorry. Give me 1 second. There we go. Boom. Oh my God. 14.
Oh, 14. Nice.
So I did it.
Oh yeah. So you beat the head.
So yeah. So we're doing we're dancing and twirling, and we're twirling her around, and she's kicking him during the dances, and she throws me around too. And yes, it's a flurry of martial arts and dancing.
Yep. So you guys nail him quite a bit. He's so overwhelmed. He's almost beaten. You think you almost got him, but then he squirts some barbecue in your eyes.
This is worse than the beans.
I go.
No.
Beans. What do you do to this? You saved the movies, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, like this seems like one of those things where like my love of my brother would take over. So like what I would want to do is go over and try to get the beans out of his eyes or whatever is in his eyes. I assume everything is beans. Yeah, if I smell it, then I assume it's got something to do with me.
Yeah.
Maybe like a camaraderie move or read the situation.
Go for yes, the first one, yes. Come
Okay, so that is camaraderie. Let's see what I roll. Wait. Which one is that?
Technically,
Sorry.
camaraderie is its own thing, and we don't have any camaraderie yet, so you would just roll 2d6.
Okay, so I have the character sheet in front of me.
You can do stunts if you want. Muscle or agility. Just do that.
Yes, because that is my magnetism, because I am so magnetic. Okay, so I'll do that. Y'all, I got a gosh darn 15 to save my brother.
God.
I got a gosh darn 15 to save my brother Frank.
I'm going to say you can do that, and if you want to attack him, you can, because that's how good you are.
I'm going to save him, and then I'm going to punch him right in the face, because he's just being a big old butthead. You gotta wise up, brother. You gotta wise up. You're not French.
You got the barbecue
I'm trying
sauce
to
out of
beat
my
the
face?
French. I'm going back to the Frenchness. I'm beating the French out of you because you're Southern. I'm gonna beat.
Yeah, I'm going to say that beans unknowingly are a great way to remove barbecue out of eyes. So she just like squirts beans in your eyes.
She's squirting beans to get the barbecue sauce out of my eyes? Okay.
Not only is it good for intestinal barrier function, it's also good for getting stuff out of your eyes.
Yep.
As she does that, then I'll be like, oh my God, Beans, what? Y'all, oh my God, Beans, I'm back.
And then just because we got to wrap it up here, right? We're getting close. So
we got like 10 minutes.
As she throws that punch, I'm going to, if you don't mind, Jeff, I'm going to have you throw an attack too at the same time because you're just so in sync, your siblings, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll your violence just to make sure.
All right, I will.
I could have given you the people's elbow, but I decided not to because you're my brother.
Oh, thank you.
You didn't want to kill him.
Yeah, I mean, like I could have 6-1
all right, 8.
him.
That's still, kind of successal.
That's good.
Mixed success.
You're spraying a little bit of a muscle, but you're good.
I imagine that in the midst of all of this like chaos, Sergeant Deborah got thrown to the side because she is down a leg, and Jack caught her. And now they're off in the corner being awkward.
Oh, yeah. I think you guys should emote with each other, actually.
Yeah.
And this is a touching scene. All right. So you guys, slow-mo, you both siblings hit Barracuda. Boom. Knock him right out. He's out.
Yeah. All right, Beans. High five.
Wait, are you high-fiving me after having been knocked out?
No, we're punching him together. That's what's happening.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure because when the punches start going, anybody that's in front of me.
Hey, give me some of those beans.
All right, I pull out from one of my bean pockets some pinto beans.
All right,
I'm
and I
worried
open
about
up
his
and I
health.
write down
Some product placement.
Hey, it's marked out. I did it for DragonCon.
All right, so you guys are you guys bonding after this?
Can we say he goes crashing through the penthouse window and then plummets?
Oh yeah, I like that. He crashes.
He has to have the building fall. They're like,
Oh yeah.
The Hans Gruber fall.
Yeah, the Hans Gruber's fall at the end.
It
You were
crashes
always
and
meant to
falls.
be Frank. Frank and Beans back at it again.
And and
And he
Belle's
actually
like,
and he falls just as the Dragon Con parade is about to start, and they all trample him.
oh,
He just falls splat Saturday morning into the.
Sergeant Deborah gets up as best she can and like puts a hand out to help Jack up.
Jack begrudgingly accepts her hand. Are we at the wrap up phase? Do you want me to do the wrap up?
getting pretty much in a wrap up.
Okay, because I have an ability called the wrap up. So
Okay.
I'm gonna roll plus drama and see how this goes. I roll an 8. So
Okay.
okay. So this means it's going to be a good speech and it's helpful for wrapping things up, but I only gain +1 experience from it as opposed to everyone if I'd done a great job. So I'm going to say, Deborah, Sergeant Debbie, you and I got
Thank
a lot
you.
of past.
You could say that again. I chopped my leg off for you.
The past is in the past now. And I'm here with Frank, and you're here with Beans, and I'm pretty sure no one's going to get the money from this. But I'll tell you who was the real winner tonight. Hollywood. They're going to keep making movies now because we shut down this ring. And thankfully, the hardest working people in this country will get a fair shake because of what we did here. And I think that's the best thing we could hope for. And I'm hoping now, Deborah, you and I and Frank and Beans, we can work together.
That's beautiful, Anthony. That's fucking good. Oh,
Oh, Beans, I missed that language of yours, you and your potty mouth.
So yeah, there's like a beep off screen and Sergeant Debbie goes, I haven't been moved by your words in a long time, Jack. You know,
Remember,
I know that you're here with Frank and I'm here with Beans, but we could be here together too.
That's right. Let's all go back to Paris, Georgia. We
Let's
got
all
plenty of
go
room in
back
our
to
house.
Paris, Georgia, and have a pie without a movie in it.
there's
Just a
one
regular
thing.
pie.
There's one thing we gotta remember while we walk away from this.
What?
Don't never stop giving up.
And then can we all do the pose or something at the end?
There it is.
The freeze frame pose.
the thing they screened like.
all right, freeze frame pose, and then we have rockin' music to exit out, right? And then we're gonna have this. Each one of you get your picture puppet up
In the
like a
in
still
the end
frame.
credits?
And
Yeah,
it
our
says
still frame.
and it says what your character did after this. You remember those from Hitty?
Oh yeah.
So you guys describe. You start with yours, Jeff.
Yeah.
So, all right. Frank, as he goes by now again. So Frank goes back to the family farm with Beans and their 12 siblings.
Yes.
And he practices his splits while he's milking the cows.
And that's your still frame. You're milking cows with your
And
splits.
Beans is trying to
and
milk.
they train together now.
Beans is trying to milk the chickens, but she's not succeeding. But she's trying her best because she's following what her brother is doing.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, by the way, listener's mate says you got to do the G.I. Joe pose, and then Ginger says, "Sergeant Deb, you're my hero."
She's the best.
Thanks, Cadet.
All right. So what happened? What's this thing? The ending thing for Sergeant Deb?
Yeah.
Oh, it says Sergeant Deborah goes on to open her own dojo with the help of her sensei, Jack Goldwyn. She does splits until she's too old to do them anymore.
And Jack?
Jack says, Jack dies 3 years later, and it's just a picture of his tombstone.
That's so sad. I don't know why I got so sad. That got me really in the feels.
Terrible.
They got me really hard.
So one
I
of
was
us
really
has to
sad.
die. That's like how they, yeah. And it says, Deborah inherits everything.
Well, then Debbie trains both Frank and Beans then.
yeah.
Yeah. Frank and Beans become
He takes
the
over the
ultimate
Goldwyn
duo.
Academy or whatever you
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah.
Become the
Friendship.
ultimate duo under the leadership of Sergeant Debbie and the money of Jack Goldwyn.
Training in the Goldwyn style.
Yes, training in the Goldwyn style.
DZ513 says brilliant, and Grumpy Snail says we need a sequel for this in 2021, but with more improbable explosions.
Oh yes.
Yeah, man. As long as they'll have us back, we would love to do this again in person next year at Dragon.
Yeah.
And normally, if you guys are in a live audience, we'd be asking you for special effects, sound effects, and
yeah, you get to like
I guess
you like kind of be the pyrotechnics person on a scene, or the stunt coordinator in a scene, or
And we even had a dance off with people in the audience. So
we did. We did have a dance
year,
off.
We had some incredible audience members.
They were the best.
Some of them are here
you guys
tonight.
in the chat are awesome too.
Yeah, like
I do in the chat, but thank you guys.
I tell
You guys are
people
great.
all the time about Adventure Incorporated and how she went hard as mess into her Jean Claude. But we had somebody from Adventure Incorporated come up. Stephanie, and her Jean-Claude Van Damme impression was she was so in it. Like it was
she was great.
Just amazing. It was just amazing.
All right, so let's do some links here before we run out of time. Anthony, I want to start with you. Where can people find you, check you out, all that good stuff?
Yeah, you can check out my actual play podcast at adventureincpod.com. There are hundreds of hours of audio as we wrap up our first campaign, which is 5 years long. And then you can also check out anchor.fm/Pokedexpert for my weird improv Pokemon show.
Nice. All right. How, Chelsea?
Hey, everybody. You can find me online as Little Red Dot. I'm a Twitch streamer, a game master, and a digital storyteller. I make a lot of content. I've got a couple podcasts, a brand new one, actually, if you like Vampire the Masquerade. I've got a new V5 podcast. You can find us at Pod by Night or Stitch of Fate.
Awesome. Betty?
I do the Conbuds, which are basically home movies of the stuff that me and my friends do at DragonCon. It's pretty raw. It's just like a feel for if you get into missing DragonCon a lot, and it's our goofy friends. And I'm sorry I cursed. It's Conbuds on Instagram, and you can get some really cute